You've got a lot else coming up on Meet the Press. One other big interview is Charlie Crist, exclusively on Sunday. He was trying to explain himself today. Here's a little bit of what your challenge might be on Sunday, him explaining leaving the Republican Party.
It's time to listen to the people. Government should be of the people, by the people, and for the people. What I'm doing is going to the people. This is going right to the people. Be a great choice for the people. This is an embracing of all the people. Let's just go straight to the people.
I think he's got his talking point. He is not leaving the Republican Party. He's broadening it to include all of the people.
Right. Because, as you know, people who need people are the luckiest people.
People who need voters, and that is one of the big problems. He really would not have won the Republican primary if the vote were taken today. But Charlie Crist is at a crossroads now, and here he was, a rising star, or was even talked about as a potential presidential candidate, certainly a kingmaker with John McCain in the Florida primary back then. So now what for Charlie Crist?
Well, I think we have to separate out a couple of things. First of all, there may be a Charlie Crist problem in Florida that he's facing within his own party. He's now putting that to the test with a wider electorate. He's making a decision out of political expediency. He took a hard look and saw that he was not going to win a Republican primary. Why? In part because Marco Rubio in Florida represents where a lot of the energy is in the conservative base right now, in the conservative movement, which is a real desire toward the more fiscally conservative candidate. And that's what Governor Crist is up against. But he also represents a more moderate wing of the Republican Party that's trying to say, as Governor Schwarzenegger did in California, let's tackle problems without always having to deal with the ideological divide. Let's focus on what's best for Florida or what's best for California, whatever the case may be, and try running on a platform like that. We'll have to see. In a pretty tough year for incumbents, it's a pretty risky strategy.